Sure, Thomas J. Coan, I do agree with the previous speaker that it would be nice to fight these and send a message that, let's drag it out for 5 years and see what happens. Unfortunately, I realize JIF will just give you the money and say, good luck, we're only giving you this much, and if it goes over that, the taxpayers will pay. So it's an unfortunate situation that people work in. Also, towns that have the council manager form of government, Ocean Township and Howell Township have recently had very similar lawsuits. So if we change the form of government, don't think these lawsuits are going away. So I just want to make that clear. Also, I'd like to address some of the comments. First of all, Mr. Nowicki, I want to just understand this full sewer design for $1.8 million. They're going to design the whole town, so we know when we go to bid what we're looking at. Is that what's
Yes, they're going to design all the remaining portions that have not been built yet.
Mhm.
So from Lake Terrace to Fifth Avenue, as including Ocean and Main Street. So they're going to do the survey, lay out the design, and then the way it's laid out, we're going to do 3 phases. So picking and choosing based on DPW's recommendation, which are the worst sections that need to get replaced first, so we can turn around and take care of those as we march down.
So we're gonna have a design dossier that we can just pick out pieces and say, we're gonna bid this one, we're gonna bid that.
Yes.
Okay, great. And I do want to thank you, because I don't think residents, especially at the north end, really understand what was pitched by the last administration, where they wanted to do lining. And now, as tonight you hear, the laterals will be done, there'll be a clean out on the curb, and that's gonna be the standard for every resident's gonna get the same thing.
Correct. That's when Fifth Avenue was set up to do that, aligning, and back in January, we said, no, stop, let's replace them. And so that's what we're doing. We're replacing all the sewers that are 100 years old, they need to be replaced.
Sure, and in fairness, it should happen all over town exactly the same way. So we really dodged the bullet.
And if we can get $2 million of principal forgiveness, basically paying for it, that's the right way to do it.
I would like to address some of the questions by a couple of the previous speakers. I wish these guys were here. Gary Engelstad was the mayor, Larry Fox was the mayor, and I stood up here alone at about 301 Main Street and said, hey, where's the affordable units? Everybody told me, oh, we're fine. And then the project at Autotech, I came to all the meetings, the extensions, oh, we don't have to supply it. I don't know where those guys were then. I have the emails from Fair Share Housing. Now Fair Share Housing's involved. You know why? Because there's a pool of money now. As per Mr. Doherty's report, there's a pool, there's a pool of money, people show up. Whether it be your private life, whether it be business life, whether it be municipal life. So here we go, the state agency's now gonna say, hey, Mayor, I've said all from the beginning, and I told one of the speakers, I'll be the first one to say, some of that money should go to affordable housing. Due to the mismanagement of the program by Mayor Engelstad and Mayor Fox, by not collecting the fees that your administration now collects. So I don't know if it's 20%, I don't know if it's 10 or it's 15, it's really up to the council. But I do support that portion of what they said. I do disagree with a couple of the things when it comes to supportive housing. There is no financial ramification. It's the condition of the people that's there that qualifies them. Okay, they're underprivileged based upon their condition. There's nothing to do with money, nothing at all. And that's been stated at meetings, which they keep repeating and repeating. So, then the also we're going to be doing our plan. The land use board will be meeting and going over it. We'll have recommendations for the council for their March 30th current deadline with the state to have the revised plan. We will supply the reasonable opportunity to meet some of these numbers that they've called out. Now, in terms of this 64 rehab units and justice requires, listen, the information about those 64 units, we have units without kitchens, we have units. No. That information comes from the 2020 census. It's not confirmed. So I'd love to know where these units are in Bradley Beach with no bathrooms and no kitchens, okay? I'm not gonna believe a census document that someone filled out that says, oh, we have no kitchen in our house. So I think that really needs to be clarified, and I would challenge Fair Share Housing on that issue. But we will supply the reasonable opportunity to create the housing in a fair system for the people of Bradley Beach. Thank you very much.